Hey PCS, it's Harper. I cannot believe that you all are already in Arezzo. I'm really jealous, but also so excited to hear about your fun experiences.
What's up, guys? It is David Yancey, and I hear today is your first day of class in Italy. So I hope you guys are having a blast so far. I know it just started, but genuinely, you guys are going to have the time of your life.
Hi guys, I'm literally so excited for you and I cannot believe that you guys are in Italy. I like to think of myself a little bit as a seasoned veteran since I've been 2 times. So I wanted to give you guys some of my tips because this is literally going to be the best time of your entire life. Like, seriously, cannot describe how much this trip has meant to me. So I have to read off my phone, but here are some of my tips. My first one, to make the trip a little bit more fun, is to hang out with everyone. I feel like people say that all the time, but it's so fun to make friends with people you didn't hang out with during the school year. It makes the trip so much more enjoyable when you're getting to do things with like random groups of people that you didn't naturally hang out with during the year.
My advice to you guys would be to just get out your comfort zone. You know, try new things, try new traditions, explore, get to know the people on your trip, because I guarantee you will come back home with some new friendships.
Honestly, this is a piece of advice that I was given when I studied abroad a couple years ago. Just live where your feet are, honestly. Like, there's so much around you, so genuinely you have 2 whole weeks to just take it in. Don't try to do what anyone else is doing or try to be like a big tourist or something like that. Just do whatever you want to do, have fun, and live where your feet are.
Don't get lost in the sauce, but be willing to take on new opportunities and new experience, because at the end of the day, you are there to experience everything for the first time.
Take it all in. I'm sure you guys have already realized this, but you're not going to be there for too long. And it's so different than our culture that we have back here, just the beauty and everything, the history behind all of the buildings. So take it all in. And then specifically for PCS, and even more specifically, that cross-cultural conference, be yourself. I know you guys have heard it all year, but be all in. And what I mean by that is let people see a side of you that they may not know exists.
Next up, what food is a must in Arezzo? Okay, guys, you have to go to Del Moro's. It is a sandwich shop that is right around the corner from the annex. It is so good. I don't know what I got in particular, but it was like this salami turkey pesto sandwich. It was chef's kiss, and you can use it with your little booklet, so you don't have to spend any real money. So you have to go to Del Moro's. Also, a little Easter egg in there: whenever you go to Rome, make sure you go to Donkey Punch. It is genuinely the best food I've had in my entire life.
I think my favorite restaurant in Arezzo is called Tortello Divino. I ordered the cacio e pepe. I'm not even sure if that's how you say it, but it was a really good pasta, and they just had tons of great entrees. And then as for my favorite gelato, also not sure how to say it. It's 2 words, and they both start with G. You'll probably have to ask Carrie. It was so good, and if you like Nutella, I recommend the Nutella flavor.
Food-wise, try the gelato shops. Each and every single one of them. I don't care if you got to go to them 2-3 times a day. Try them all. Try all the flavors. It's definitely worth it. That was probably a big part of my trip.
During my free time was to hit all of the restaurants up out on the vouchers. I feel like I always ended up having extra vouchers, so like eat as much as you can. It's like bulk season, it's okay, it'll pass. And also it made it so fun to have different like food experiences.
I'd say 100% try Sunflower Gelateria. It's a gelato spot right outside your classes. It's greatest gelato ever. I mean, me and Cole Robinson, we made a gelato ranking TikTok, so if you guys find that, I mean, that'll be a good guide. So yeah, 100% try that. The Cherry Amarino, I don't know if that's the name. It's a cherry chocolate flavor. It's really great. You should try that.
I think a food must in Arezzo is called a piadina. It's a little sandwich, and the bread is kind of like a naan, if that makes sense. Very similar there. And there's a place right there, walking distance from the classroom where you guys will have the conference. And so I highly recommend doing that.
One of the best places to do homework on the trip is actually on the train, I've found. I think it was a good way to make sure that you are getting all of your assignments done without missing out on other fun things and experiences later. So maybe just get on your phone, open your notes app or your Google Docs and start typing out just any ideas that you have or anything that you remember throughout the day, and it makes it a lot easier to turn it into your blog later.
Couple tips: do your homework early. I know a lot of us on my trip, we ended up like doing it on the train or on the walk to class or like something like that. So whenever you get your homework assignments, make sure you just do them right then and there, so you have the rest of your day free time to do whatever you want to do. And best place to do homework, honestly, I would say like on the balcony of the hotel. It's so nice. If it's a nice day outside, you know, go outside, grab a computer, get to type and do some homework.
When it comes to homework, we went to the monastery to do homework, which is like OU's campus. I'm sure y'all have toured it by now. And we would go when we had free time and like just sit outside. They have a really nice like back porch area, and it was just so nice, get our homework done. Another place we would do it is like on the trains when we're traveling in between places, especially if our assignment was about like Rome or Siena, somewhere we had just went, then it was really good to do it right when we got back on the train because all the ideas were fresh in our head and we could just jot down notes.
Okay, so I am really big on local and I'm really big on shopping. So a group of us, like every time we had at least a couple of hours of free time, we would just walk the streets, new streets that we haven't walked yet in Arezzo. And we would go into like every shop that we saw, and we would take a moment to just introduce ourselves, say hi to some of the shop owners. They were the kindest people. They loved talking to locals. In particular, in Arezzo, they are known for their jewelry, especially their silver jewelry. I know a lot of people say go to Florence to do that, but I highly recommend staying in Arezzo for jewelry.
What students should not stress about the first few days, don't stress about getting to the right spot, like not knowing where things are, because Carrie's gonna help you, PCS is gonna help you, your classmates will help you. So never worry about not being somewhere or not being able to find the group, because it is going to be very easy. People will have your back, and then you'll kind of start to get the hang of it, especially the longer you stay in Arezzo, the more familiar you'll get, and then the more you'll kind of understand the city.
I think don't stress about thinking that you're not doing enough, because you are just there in the first couple days. You have the rest of the trip, so it's really important to realize that you are in Italy and live in the present and really take advantage of everything that Italy and Arezzo has to offer.
And what is one small habit that helped me make me feel a little bit more comfortable the quickest? I think the easiest way to feel comfortable the fastest is to find like a group of people. Now, don't become cliquey, but like find a small group of people, 2 to 3 people that you feel really comfortable with. And when you go out and about, go with them. Because when you go with them, maybe some of you have learned a little bit more Italian on Duolingo than the others. So when you walk into shops, you feel a little bit more confident speaking Italian to the locals. And when your friends do that, you now feel more confident to do so yourself.
Realizing that the locals actually like when you order in Italian, they're super encouraging. They're always ready to help you if you make a mistake. And yeah, just go in Italian for the first try.
One of my favorite things that I did in Arezzo was shop at all of the local stores. A lot of them were actually very affordable, and I think one of my favorites was a jewelry store called Marlou. Something else I really like to do is try new restaurants and dining places on our vouchers.
Just shop. You're only in Italy once, so I think it's a good excuse to splurge on some new clothes, new jewelry. Rome has a lot to offer, so definitely keep that in mind when you're there. And also hit up the leather market. Ask Carson where he can get a good duffel bag at.
There's this store called Stradivarius. I don't know how to say it correctly, but look it up. It's literally like Brandy Melville dupe meets like actual size options. I have so many staple pieces that I still wear from that shop. Also, another thing is journaling. I know that sounds so corny, but I loved having something to look back on, and so it was really fun. Even if you're just jotting down like random things that you did that day, or like even if it's in your notes page, I just think it's so fun to have something to look back on, because it literally, those 2 weeks go by so fast.
I would just say like truly soak it all in. It can be so easy when it comes to your breaks or your free time to like just want to go back to the room and chill and take a nap, but like honestly, like these 2 weeks fly by so fast. Like really soak in every opportunity. Go explore Arezzo, like go do things. Like you're gonna regret it if you go back to your room and just chill, which can seem like a really great idea at the time, but like it's really fun to get out and like do things. And lastly, I wanted to show y'all this. I collected postcards from everywhere I went in Italy. So there's a really fun like souvenir idea, and that's also something we would do on our free time, is like walk around and find like the best postcards we could. And yeah, you have a memory forever. So I'm so excited for y'all.
I wish you guys the best of luck. You guys are gonna have so much fun. I know it's easy to take pictures on your phones, but also really take in the moment to take mental pictures of everything as well. And just invest deeply and richly into those relationships. And I hope you guys have so much fun. Shout out to my brother Lane. You particularly have so much fun, and definitely send me pictures when you get the chance, because I'd love to see them.
We love you all so much and are so excited for all of your Italian adventures. It really is just the experience of a lifetime, and I know you'll have a blast.
Genuinely so excited for you guys, and I hope you have the best time ever. And if you feel like you ever need anything during your trip, please text me. I'm so happy to help any of you, but you're gonna have the best time.
I'm so happy for you guys. Have a great time, and I can't wait to see you guys all soon.
I mean, enjoy the rest of your time in Italy. Speak Italian. Get to know the locals.
I wish you guys the best of luck. Boomer Sooner.
Bye, guys.